let's examine this early 19th century American geography book in its original period modeled calf binding with a smooth spine that's been gilt ruled into compartments like so. It's interesting because some early owner here, has taken it upon themselves to trim down the top edge of this text block like so, almost certainly to get rid of a dog-eared corners on the pages. And they've done it at both sides of the text block, the top and the bottom. It's something you see done, but it's just not common, but I've seen it in other books. This is 1818 Boston, and it has this engraved folding world in double hemispheres map as a frontispiece here. Interesting little map. You can see this black line here. This actually is almost certainly a scrape in the engraved plate that when they inked the plate took the ink in. So that's a scratch on the engraved plate. What's interesting over here in Australia, New Holland, is it's shown attached to Van Diemen's Land, which of course is an island actually. So it's not attached. And this is Geography Made Easy. And it's an abridgment of American Universal Geography by one of the fathers of American geography and geographical teaching in the United States, Jedidiah Morse. His books went through numerous editions. He was a prolific author and quite opinionated guy, evidently. And you see here in the table of contents, he touches on things like electricity, winds, atmosphere, tides, magnetism, political, religion, and so on. Then he gets into America and each of the continents. District of Maine is listed. Columbia Territory, Illinois Territory, Indiana Territory, Michigan Territory, Mississippi Territory. You'll notice that there is, of course, no Texas yet, and so on. Now, here we are. You can see that there's the typical sort of toning and spotting that many books of this vintage tend to display. It seems to be somewhat inherent to them. And we've got this very interesting map here of North America from the latest discoveries, it appears that date says 1815, but it's hard to know exactly. It looks like that date could have been altered in the engraved plate, but at any rate, we see here, of course, a largely blank western area with this mythical kingdom of Quivira and Tegayo, yes, and this sort of misshapen Alaska coastline. This is shortly after Lewis and Clark went west, but at any rate, we see here a description of each of the states. Like here is this Columbia Territory, Washington, D.C., actually, and here's Illinois Territory, like so, and yes. And the leather remains supple. The book is still sound, it's still tight, overall clean, and it is available now online from me, Brian DiMambro.